Well, we are on the playing field with Coach Jensen. How is this team compared to ones in the past? Did you have retention and carryover? Or?
We have a lot of returning starters. I think we have 6 or 7 returning starters. So we have a lot of returners. A lot of the guys played in the off season.
Okay.
So we have some experience there. But we are a pretty new team. A lot of guys are playing bigger roles this year. So we bring some experience, but we also bring a little bit of newness, I guess, to the program.
Once you get past the first 4 or 6 games, generally in any sport, your team starts to settle down and know what they're doing. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, this team is actually starting to develop a little bit of flow earlier than a lot of teams. I think 6 of them played on the same club team in the summertime, which is more than I've ever had.
Okay.
Even on some of the teams that have gone really far in the playoffs, I've had only a couple of players play in the summer. So this the chemistry is developing quickly. And they're comboing up and doing some things on the field that are kind of special.
So what is a typical practice like?
Typical practice, we usually start out with some touch stuff. The kids are pretty self-motivated, so you can see they're already into keep away.
Okay.
So they get a warm-up on, they get some touch on. We've been focusing a lot on skills to bring up the athletes, because in Sisters we get a lot of athletes who only play soccer during the soccer season.
Okay.
So we focus on getting their touches in, and then we get live situations. So we'll do scrimmages or small-sided games to kind of work on specific things that we want to see in the games.
And then how long is each practice session?
It depends on the day.
Okay.
After a game day like today, we'll probably be a little shorter, like an hour 45, 2 hours.
Okay.
But running up to 2.5 hours.
Now, preseason, were you doing daily doubles? Because I hated daily doubles when I was playing.
I've never been a fan of daily doubles.
Okay.
I'd rather just go hard for 3 hours
Okay.
and be efficient with our practice and let them have summer, especially during the summer. Do it in the evening when it's cool, and work hard and give them the rest of their summer, because
Sure.
it's important.
Yeah, it is.
For all of us.
Well, thanks for taking some time with us, and then we'll go ahead and maybe interview a couple players.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep. So, Colton, how do you feel about the season so far?
Going well. We started off strong in preseason, and we had our first league game yesterday, and came out victorious on that.
Okay. Now, are you returning from last year?
Yes.
Okay. So, how long have you been playing soccer then?
I've been on the varsity team since I was a freshman here at Sisters.
Okay. And what about you?
Well, I just started playing at the school last year. It was my sophomore year. But yeah, I've played club soccer before that. So.
Okay. So it's always having good to have a good start. Where do you guys see yourselves going based on what you've seen so far?
I think we definitely have the pieces to go far into playoffs. There's still some chemistry to be built with this team, but we definitely have the pieces to make it far and challenge the rest of the teams in the state.
What do you think your main strengths are?
Well, we've been a really good second half team. Our first half is a little hectic, and it has been in some of our games. But once we get the rhythm and start settling down and playing it, we're right there. We're playing really well.
So what is the speed of the other teams you've been facing so far? I know it's still fresh in the season, but what have you seen out there?
From the past, they've been kind of slower than us, not as fit or technically skilled as us. So we've been, more advanced than them. And this season, I think it's looking the same. We're kind of progressing over them. So.
All right. Well, glad you guys are out there. Seems like the football guys get all the fame, so we're trying to spread it around a little bit. And good luck. Go Outlaws.
Thank you.